Oh, boy. Troy, you've been part of the O&A show for a while.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of interns come and go.
Oh, yeah.
Who would you say, just look right at me,
Yeah.
who is your least favorite intern? Who is the intern that you've seen come and go who did no work, the least amount of work, but just craved the most amount of awful, negative, shitty attention?
Oh.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Not Sam Roberts, because I did a lot of work.
I forgot his name already.
Turn around.
Oh, there he is.
Bring him up. Bring up this idiot. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, broke his hand.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Couldn't be happier.
Hey, what's going on?
Matter of fact, actually, no, I don't want him on the stage. I don't want him to think that he's back or something. I don't know if you remember him, but we had an intern a little while back.
Last semester.
Last semester. A lot of people have forgotten about him. He made very little impact, but he really pissed a lot of people off at his time in the show. Intern Matt has showed up here. This is the intern that would show up to show events and then make up stories about having threesomes with fans.
He fingered somebody at the Occupy Wall Street.
Yeah, you remember.
That is true. But the threesome story was true.
Whatever, Matt.
Yeah.
He went to Occupy Wall Street and he said he fingered somebody.
Yep.
Who said that? Oh, that's right. You may remember him from having a big dick.
That's right.
How's that dick of yours, Matt?
It's doing pretty well, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it really is.
You getting a lot of chicks?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing all right.
You gonna fuck any in the bathroom like the last appearance you went to?
Danny Ross.
I'm gonna try.
Now, I want every female. As a matter of fact, Matt, step up on stage. You can step up on stage. Okay. All right, stand right here. Face the crowd. Even take your hat off so everybody can see your face. That's intern Matt. That's him in the flesh. Now I want every single female here to know he is not affiliated with the Opie and Anthony show. He is not affiliated with SiriusXM.
No affiliation.
And the only reason that he showed up at this gig was because he thought that maybe he could convince one of you ladies to touch his penis. Don't do it.
Never been
Not
said
entirely
Yeah,
true.
it's true,
That
isn't
is
it,
the
Dan?
absolute truth.
It's the only reason he's here.
Absolute truth.
Don't do it, any of you. If you do, you'll lose my respect entirely.
He came all this way to try to get laid.
He came to Cleveland because he doesn't have any more of that O&A juice left in him.
Not entirely true, but if it happens, it happens.
And he pushed his stupid face to the front of the crowd to make sure that Troy and me and everybody noticed him.
Well,
and you better believe he's going to be doing that again when the real talent gets
I
here.
actually wanted to see Bobo. That's the only reason.
You didn't. Get off the stage, man. I'm sick of you. I just remembered why I hated you. Get out of here. And Matt, remember that intern that you were with, Sal?
Yeah.
Put my gun. Sal.
He's not here, right?
Yeah, you know why he's not here?
Because,
He's back in New York because we hired him.
Aw.
Get off the stage! Get off the stage! Get off the stage! Get off the stage! How do you like that? How do you like that? Can I tell you what shitty Matt the intern has been doing this entire show?
What?
You know the girl who acted as your nurse who's stated she was married and here with her husband?
Yeah.
Matt's been standing next to her hitting on her the entire time.
Of course.
Oh, Matt is the... And she is shaking her head, so you've witnessed this.
Yes, I've witnessed it.
Matt's the shitty intern we had that, if you might remember, was one of the fucking 99%ers with Occupy Wall Street. Right? Boo on you. How's that whole Occupy Wall Street thing working out?
Yeah, not so well. You know, I mean, I'm hoping it'll come back soon, though, you know?
Yeah, sure.
He's lunch.
No one likes him.
I like him.
Do you?
I do. I like Matt.
Yeah?
Look at this cocky fuck. Like he's going to get up on the stage for everybody.
He put his foot up on the stage like, yeah, let me up here.
They need me, man.
Opie. Oh, the Opie's drunk challenge is going to be there.
Beers for everyone. Beers for everyone.
I want to know how the internship worked out for him. What's he doing now?
What are you doing now,
interned for
Matt?
the Opie and Anthony show. How did that advance your career?
Well, actually, it led to better opportunities. I'm with the...
What are you doing? Oh, better than us.
Better.
Of course. What are you on the shit show?
No. Even better, I recently started working with the Wii show in Rochester.
Oh!
What did you do to Weeze, Opie?
I made it happen.
Why?
Why?
I figured if I'm going to suffer, we should suffer.
Oh, you really do throw our shit around.
I really do, man.
It might have been
Earl
the worst
Douglas.
intern.
Right.
Chuck Nice.
Brandon in Toledo, Ohio. What's up,
Hey,
Brandon?
man, how you doing?
What did you learn?
Well, I learned Saturday that Bobo can actually annoy an entire row of people at an Indians game by himself.
Oh, I can't tell you how annoying it was to have Bobo there. He added nothing. He was actually only the second most annoying person at the broadcast. The most annoying person at the broadcast was definitely Intern Matt.
He sucks.
Who returned, and it was amazing. You guys remember Intern Matt? He was the guy who did the March on Wall Street deal, like the 99%ers, whatever. He would go down and finger chicks.
Yeah.
He said he had a big dick. He was just an idiot. He was only here a few months ago, but I just wish it was an eternity ago.
Yeah.
But he showed up at this Cleveland live gig, and I can't tell you. I talked to everyone on staff, from Troy to Eric to Danny, everyone. And they all had a different story just about how much they hated him.
Yeah.
Like, I insulted him, and I think that was the most talking that anybody on the staff did with him.
Yeah, well, I walked around and he was there talking to some girls and he tried to act all cool. He's like, "Hey, Troy, what's up?" And he goes to like shake my hand. I'm like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here."
You did?
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh man, I thought we were cool." I'm like, "Dude, get out of my face."
Yeah.
He sucked. And then somebody tweeted me a picture of him making out with somebody. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't.
I think they were making out. I really couldn't tell what was going on.
Who was it?
Intern Matt with some chick.
From the live gig or somewhere else?
I don't know.
Oh, I'd like to find out who that is. And Eric, you wouldn't talk to him whatsoever.
I didn't say a word to him.
He tried to talk to you, though.
Twice, yeah.
And what happened?
I just looked at him and walked away.
How come you don't even want to talk to him?
Because he's a fucking asshole.
What about it sticks with you?
The way, look, I had to put up with his shit.
Yeah, because
for other reasons that we won't get into.
Why not?
Well, dealing with the internship programming.
You
our
mean because you're the
relationship
boss?
with the company, all that stuff. I had to put up with him.
Because here's what it is. Because Intern Matt was one of the first interns when we started getting interns again, correct?
Right.
You remember we had no interns for almost a year. And Intern Matt was in that first class back, and E-Rock was put in charge of them. So, what, he made your life difficult?
He wouldn't listen. Like he drove Kenny nuts to the
Kenny
point
hated
that
him.
Kenny didn't want him touching food, didn't want even handing him a pen.
Yeah.
So I had to deal with that and work around the fact that Matt was here and have Sal do everything.
Right.
Then when you try to talk to Matt, he'd come off the air the few times that they had him on. What'd you think? It was fine. It was good for what it was. And he'd ask advice and something, you'd tell him. And then
all he cared about was being on the air.
On the air, right.
And he did not. And this is something I tell all these interns, and I'm sure I told Sal, I tell every intern, the number one thing that you have to realize is there is a big, I said, I know getting attention on the air feels good, and when people are talking to you and people recognize you and stuff, but the thing that you have to remember as an intern is there is a huge difference between positive attention and negative attention. And to think long term.
Yeah.
Because if you're getting negative attention, it is going to kick you in the ass long term.
he pissed off a lot of people when we did the Hard Rock event for Thanksgiving because he was supposed to be helping out and doing things, which Sal was. But when you tell Matt he's got to go do something, he either wasn't there, he was out in the audience trying to get a drink or talk to people, or he'd sit there and complain about why he had to do anything.
Right.
Which is why when they threw Pat Duffy's stuff all over the stage, they threw a towel and said Matt had to come in and clean it up.
You mean when Pat Duffy regurgitated all over the stage?
Yeah.
Sal.
Yes.
Who's now an employee of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
Congrats.
But Sal is an employee, not an intern. But you interned in the same class as Matt.
I did.
You hated that guy.
I can assure you that no one hated him more than me.
You did. Why?
I spent the most amount of time with him.
You didn't like that he made you look better?
Yeah. No. But he was just so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And it's actually embarrassing. Like he actually had the balls to go all the way out to Cleveland.
Yeah, I was embarrassed for him. for
Yeah,
going
it was
about
like
that.
okay, like you went there.
Well, did you hear when I shouted him out on the air and explained exactly why he was there? That he had gone from Rochester, where he is now, all the way to Cleveland, just because thought he might be able to get some O&A ass from when he was an intern.
He's one of the most pathetic
You hate him.
people I've ever met.
And he was just up front trying to be seen.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, dude.
So, did you like it? Did you enjoy it when informed him that you had gotten hired?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
He didn't like you. He was jealous of you because you got positive attention. That's the difference. Sal wasn't on the air every day, but behind the scenes, he was getting positive attention for doing work. Whereas Matt was a lot more visible, but he was getting negative attention. So when his semester was over, he got the old, as Club Soda Kenny would say, goodbye.
Well, yeah, he wasn't politely, asked to come back. And,
no.
Yeah. I absolutely hated him. I mean, Troy was there a few times when he was sleeping, and I was with him.
Right.
Troy called him out on that.
He was taking a nap.
He was the most. Is he on the line? Is that why you brought him up? Oh no. Okay. This is. I don't even want to.
You don't even want to talk about him. Like that.
He was constantly complaining about Sal. Like, oh, everyone around here sucks Sal's dick, and Sal's so great. It's like he's working.
When you're an intern,
doing something.
When you're an intern and you work hard, the only reward you get is more work, right?
Right.
And that's the way it should be. So yeah, I was doing more work and getting more attention, I guess. But since you do nothing and your expertise is fucking sleeping in the back room,
right? Now, E-Rock, you're still mad at him because he told you to go fuck yourself on his last day, right?
He walked in and he goes, "Hey, after everything here, go fuck yourself." Like he was laughing like he was being funny.
I told him to do that.
Yeah, I know you did. And then I told security to make sure he's gone.
I did. I told him on his way out to be like, and he did it. He went over and he went into Eric's office and he goes, E-Rock, I know you're my boss and everything, but I just wanted to say before I leave, go fuck yourself.
I actually have a video. Danny just got here. I have a video, I think on my old phone, of Danny fucking blowing up on him in studio, like off air.
You didn't like
who needs a video? All you had to do is go to the Cleveland show at the Blind Pig.
You yelled at him?
Fuck yeah, I did. And it's not like he did anything to me specifically. It's just like his fucking attitude, like his being there, like that stupid smirk that he always got, and there's like his dumb greasy hair, and it's like he looks like a dirtbag.
He's like a pedophile, yeah.
So you think so?
Oh yeah.
It bugs me the way, like, you know what bugs me about the kid? I think more than anything else, it's just his confidence level. Because like he shouldn't be so confident because he's a fucking gross, greasy retard.
But he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, but he's confident, and it bugs me because I think some girls actually buy into it.
But it's idiot confidence. It's just like I'm confident. I was actually having this conversation with Jess about people who do something for a long time, but they don't change how they do it. Like they just keep doing it because they think they were awesome when they first started, so they never change anything. And they don't realize that that very thing means that they suck. Because they're too stupid to be self-aware and realize what they're doing wrong and fix it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has no self-awareness of who he is as a person.
Matt just thinks that he can just be confident, and that's enough to get by on life. And it'll get him to a certain extent, but it will also get him to the point where he's got a room full of people who hate his fucking guts.
Yeah, and one of those people is me. And when I fucking saw him at the bar just chatting it up with some broad, I fucking got her attention, and I pointed to her, and I said, don't fucking listen to anything this cock is telling you. I was like, he's a fucking liar, he's a scumbag, and he's a fucking piece of shit.
You know what? I can't believe any of those girls would have even spoken to him, because I brought him on the stage, and I said on the air, and I said to the whole crowd, I wasn't kidding when I explained what his intentions were in being there.
So imagine if you come, how many hours do you think he drove?
I think it's like 6 hours from Rochester.
So 6 hours.
Right down the...
Shows up to an event in Cleveland. Everybody on the show for the event that you're going to hates your guts.
Right.
Hates you.
But
wouldn't you feel like a total piece of shit and be like, dude, I'm going to get the fuck out of here?
No, because he's an idiot. And he looks at you like, I know it's all in good fun. Yeah. And you're like, no, dude.
Well, I don't even know if I mentioned this because this is a while ago now, but do you remember when Joe DeRosa played Caroline's a few months back? It was right after...
You went to one of those shows, Troy.
Yeah, you know what? It was the same show, actually. That motherfucker was there. And it was after his internship. Yeah, it was after his internship, so he was already done. And I'm sitting there with my chick. This fucking guy comes down and sits at the bar next to me, like I'm gonna have a chat with him.
Yeah, he tried to talk to me too. I was just like, dude, get out of my face.
And I'll tell you something else. In Cleveland, we didn't really have an exchange. Like after I fucking just got into his face about him being a cunt, he didn't really get back at me for anything. But I fucking swear, I've never gotten violent ever in the 8 years that I've been here. I would have beaten the fucking.
I would have loved to have seen it.
I would have liked to have seen it too.
Yeah, and you could have too.
I do not like him.
AJ, I thought your name was DJ. AJ in Ohio.
What's up, guys?
How you doing, buddy?
I can't say.
You were at the live gig?
Yeah, I was a dude with that chick in the front. You guys were talking about the blonde chick.
No.
Wait, which one?
Your chick was hot. No, your chick was definitely hot. We were talking about somebody. We were talking about the chick that was the nurse.
Yeah.
That came up to help check out Jimmy.
Right.
Which blonde chick was your... Because there were a lot of good-looking girls
Was your blonde chick the drunk, annoying one that kept shouting out every 2 minutes?
It was the one... We were standing in the front. She was right behind E-Rock. She actually called E-Rock cute, so...
Did you have your
Bad taste.
head shaved, dude?
What's that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw your chick. Yeah, she was really
She was
hot.
hot?
Yeah, she was.
Was
Really
she
hot.
on stage for anything?
No, she was just right up front at the front row, and he was right behind her.
And she was hot?
Yeah, but he
So
kept
we were
it.
at the bar. We were at the bar, and that fucking Matt came up. And I'm sitting beside her, and that son of a bitch comes up and openly fucking hits on her.
Yeah, right.
I'm sitting there talking
Yep.
to my chick, and Danny is off to the right.
Oh, dude, is this you? Wait. This is you, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So what?
You fucking jump up and you say, don't fucking listen to a woman that douchebag has to say. He's a total piece of shit. And I reach up behind her head and I start clapping. And there he's like, yeah, that fucking dude's clapping. That's your boyfriend, you dumbass.
That's what Danny said to him?
Well, dude, I don't even remember what I said. I just didn't like the fact that Intern Matt was doing. Like, I could tell what was going on. I could see across the bar. Obviously, this guy was with the girl.
Yeah.
And, he's just putting up with it because he knows his chick isn't going anywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he's still pissed off at the fact that this guy just oh, put me on the pay no mind list. I'm obviously the boyfriend, and you're completely bypassing that. You're you're not going to be a dick and say something, but at the same time, you don't have to be happy either.
Right.
And I could see it in this guy's face, and that's I think what the catalyst was to fucking point him
Just
out and
go
crazy.
crazy.
And go fuck off. I know what you're doing. We all know what you're doing. You're a piece of shit scumbag. Fuck off.
Dude, if somebody did that to me, I would be so embarrassed. And it baffles my mind that it just doesn't even occur to him.
I mean, we did it to him multiple times. Like, he was the nurse girl that you were talking about, the brunette.
Yeah.
He was flirting with her too,
and she was taken,
and her husband was right behind her, and going her husband pointed out to me, like, Sam, look what's going on.
Yeah, and the fans are cool. They're not going to knock the dude out right there.
No, but they should have. I wish they had.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he tried talking to every female
girl
that was there.
Yeah, Jason in Canada.
Hey, Samuel, I love you. Love the show. They told me to say that. What's up with Opie getting Intern mad at job with Brother Weave?
Yeah, I don't know. What did you think about that? I saw your face and my face when Opie said I helped the kid out.
I didn't know why. I mean, the only thing I could think of is because, look, the kid did turn out to be okay radio because of the smashings that he took. Not that he generated great radio, but because he was such a fucking retard.
But you know what's great?
Maybe there was some payback. I don't
He's
know.
not even the best on-air intern we've had.
No,
like,
I know,
he's not even.
No, I know.
He's not even the best shitty intern.
Just the fact that he was so hateable, creating, that creates that fucking radio catalyst. So maybe that was the rationale.
What did you think, Sal, when you found out that Opie had hooked up Matt with another internship for Wheeze?
I think I let out like a very audible sigh. I was like, ugh, like that is
what the fuck?
It's so defeating.
It's shocking.
I mean, I guess that is so awesome of Opie to do, but like
it certainly makes
Opie should know that he doesn't fucking deserve that whatsoever.
It makes me question what the intention was when this show got me my internship with Scorch. This fucking idiot's going back to Syracuse.
Just put him up in Canada and he will never come back.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Opie was doing. Like fucking exile him to bumfuck Rochester.
Yeah.
And that's it.
We just won't have to deal with him anymore.
Yeah.
Or we could just put him on the security don't let in list. And that would be that.
Should be there already.
Let's do some more What Did You Learn? We've given enough time to that moron.